What's up, guys? Muzik'M here. Hope you are good. I am too. So yeah, this is part 2 of my tour in the UK, London, and now I'm heading to Scotland, Edinburgh. So yeah, that's Babon. Okay, and this is the area that I was staying in London. So lang labeng buke corner. So benghamba lama yotati bus. So I think it comes the neighborhood of where I was booked in. So yeah, as you can see, I'm leaving London Cross, heading over to Edinburgh, and it is a 6-hour trip. The ticket did cost me £62 or 1,300 rands. So from the Airbnb, I took a bus, got into a train, switched at Wembley train station to King Cross train station. So this was at King Cross train station. Coffee first, malume. Coffee first. And then we continue on the journey. So yeah, I did book an economy ticket on the train, and I just want to show you around. As you can see, I had good leg room, I had overhead storage, and I had this tray that you can use to eat your food or maybe place a laptop and do some work, like edit content. So the cart has a restroom, as you can see, so you have a restroom and it's very clean. You can do number 1 or 2, agna stress, smooth. So yeah, this is the trip. And then we finally arrive at Scotland, Edinburgh. So my first impression is this place is beautiful. It is unique, and unique in the sense that when you're in London, the architecture in London feels like South Africa, because maybe we were colonized by the British. So the architecture in London, you can see it in places when you walk around Joburg or Cape Town. So it doesn't feel as unique from a South African's perspective, but Edinburgh does feel unique. Yeah, so now I'm walking from the train station to the hotel. So this time I booked on bookings.com and not the Airbnb. So the place I booked is a walking distance from the train station at Edinburgh to the hotel. So yeah, here Sengitolili Hotela. It's the Destiny Scotland new apartments. Asiyeke. I mean, look at how narrow this is. The 3 black doors, those are 3 different rooms. It's almost like ngathi Gomorrah. Napuma room in lako, you can stretch your hand and just knock on the other room or grab bread or something. So this is inside of the hotel. Let me show you around. So for 2 nights I did pay 5,722 Rand or 240 pounds. That is for 2 nights. Bambi lunch nyana. But while I was at Edinburgh looking for things to do, I came across this activity right here for 716 Rand, the Johnny Walker tour. So you must do a whiskey tour when you're in Scotland. I decided to do the Johnny Walker tour, which was amazing. Now they didn't let us take videos, but we could take pictures. And when I say we, I mean me and a bunch of strangers that we had booked the same time slot with. This is a must do, definitely. When you're in Scotland, you have to do whiskey, because whiskey originates from Scotland, or is most popular there, or they make the best whiskey. I'm not sure, but something about Scotland and whiskey nje kuyahambiselana. So yeah, this is the city at night. Ngifuna dinner ke manje, ngilambile. After drinking Johnny Walker, I need some food. Also, interesting thing, when you spell Edinburgh, there's a G at the end, GH, but the GH is silent, so you're not supposed to pronounce it or have it when you say the word. So it's a silent G, so it's Edinburgh. See, us locals know these things. So yeah, interesting thing about this place that I got dinner at, as you can see here with this barcode, the waiter doesn't serve you. So you need to download an app from that barcode, and from that app you order. Every table has a number. You put your table number and you pay on the app, and then they bring your food and drinks. So yeah, next day decided to do the tour up Scotland. So I'm not sure if you guys have ever heard of the Loch Ness monster. So this is a mythical creature that is very famous and popular, and is said to have been living in Scotland. So I had to go and see the place. You cannot see the mythical creature, obviously. No one has ever really proven it exists, but I had to go on this tour. So it's a full day tour. So it's about 10-hour drive to and from will be 10 hours. So it's 5 hours driving there and 5 hours back. So if you're going on this particular tour, don't plan anything for the day, because you'll spend the whole day on the tour. So we left at about 6 a.m. This is me walking to the meetup spot at about 6 a.m. and then we drove 5 hours up to where the Loch Ness is said to be. As you can see, it's a cold morning. So yeah, this is the Loch Ness, Glencore, and the Scottish Highland Tour. Something about this city again, it reminds me of the movie The Exorcist. So if you know The Exorcist, the movie, this is what it reminds me of. So as I was walking in this alleyway, it felt very creepy, like a demon or a ghost will just pop out of nowhere and possess me. Like it has this very spooky feeling, and the weather doesn't help at all when it's gloomy in the sky like this. But it's a beautiful city. You have to see it if you can, and if you get a chance to. So yeah, this is us at the countryside. I think by this time we're driven about 2 hours to the destination. So yeah, just look at some beautiful scenery. Scotland is very beautiful. Now when you look at those mountains with the snow on them, I've seen videos on Instagram where people go up there to hike on those mountains, and it looks absolutely amazing. I personally would never do it because I'm not a fan of the cold, but if you've seen those videos, it looks breathtaking. So yeah, we'd arrived at the destination and it was cold and wet. It wasn't raining, but being on the boat was extremely cold. So this is where the Loch Ness monster is to be said it lives, right under these waters. So this was a very interesting trip for me, especially since my dad has been there years and years before I'd ever thought I'd be able to go to the UK and see it for myself. So this was also sentimental for me.
red deer and raw deer over on that side. And bizarrely,
So yeah, wait for part 3. As for part 2, this was my trip in Scotland. Spent 2 nights. Got to do the whiskey tour. Went up Scotland to see the Loch Ness monster, or where it resides, allegedly. And I had a great time. So yeah, see you on the next one. Part 3 is coming. Cheers.